Are you filming already?
Why the fuck are the rules important in pro wrestling? I don't care. I just want to go do leapfrogs and fucking Guerrero rolls and shit.
Alright. Alright, so the rules of pro wrestling, guys. We have to understand why, because this is what storytelling is, okay? If you don't have a foundation, a groundwork that these people understand, then you can't tell a story. Right? I don't care who you are, you can't, right? You can't get heat as a heel if there's no rules that you break, right? And you can't get heat as a heel if the audience doesn't understand that you broke a rule. If the audience doesn't know that there are rules and you're just going around doing moves, they might actually think you're cool because you did something successfully and it ended up getting you a near win, you know? So when you see guys grab a headlock, let's just say Raz is the babyface, if the heel were to, you know, close fist, punch him in the gut, and then he lets go of that headlock, if this audience doesn't realize that that's sort of frowned upon, I don't get any heat. If anything, he looks shit because he probably won't punch me back. I'm probably going to get the advantage of him. I'm probably going to chuck a headlock on him now. And now I'm in the advantage. I'm actually on the offense, he's on the defense. So we really have to educate this audience and condition them to valuing the rules. Okay, how do we win? Pinfall submission. How do we lose? Being pinned or being submitted. And that's the part where a lot of people don't really sell. Everyone tries to sell that they want to win, which is good. Trust me, don't stop doing that. But we also got to sell like we don't want to lose or something almost made us lose. Furthermore, coming back to it, if you guys look in a lot of these Luthez, Vern Gagne, Buddy Rogers matches from the 40s and 50s, if Rad's had a wrist lock on me and I started yanking his hair and he let go of that, and now I grab a wrist lock on him, you know, I start wrenching it and doing all this stuff, going to my wrist lock, whatever it may be, the referee will actually break the hold that I have. Chuck it off and say, hey, no, none of that. And then I'll go back to it and the referee will be like, no, you restart. You got there by pulling the head. You know, watch some of these matches, guys. Because that really says a lot, because I'm being punished for cheating. It doesn't mean I have to get disqualified. It doesn't mean that, you know, we have to bury the referee. It just means that I'm actually being punished for cheating. And better than that, I'm not being rewarded for cheating. For too long, if we get into a thing where I rake the guy's eyes or whatever it may be, and he's now the babyface and I now get a better position, if the referee doesn't give me a consequence for that, I got away with it. I got away with cheating. Well, if you can get away with something, why wouldn't you? Right? You're like, tell me any of you guys that, you know, follow the rules just because they're the rules. No, there's a consequence. That's why murder is illegal. That's why you're not supposed to, you know, rob a bank, all right? That's why you're supposed to be following the law. Because trust me, there'll be a lot of guys running around if the cops just went, yeah, murder's illegal. I'm not gonna do anything if you fucking kill somebody. If that happened, yeah, you know, self-explanatory. But it's the same with pro wrestling. The referee's basically a cop. Furthermore than that, we have to understand that we are now actually taking away from these other tools that we have, like a valet, you know, like a manager. If I'm getting away with cheating by just doing whatever, why do I need the distraction of the referee? You know? So the babyface is obviously supposed to out-wrestle the heel, guys, right? So let me just make a nice little story for you. The babyface is out-wrestling the heel, he beats me up, yada, 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 and then basically I get frustrated, okay? I start pulling on the hair, I start fucking stepping on his toes, start doing whatever so that I can get into a dominant position. Obviously the referee goes, no, you can't do that. Break the hold, restart again. So now I'm forced to wrestle with him, mano a mano. He's gonna beat me at that, obviously, because he's the babyface, he's the better wrestler. I now get increasingly frustrated because my tactics, my dirty tactics are not being rewarded, they're actually being punished, and I'm forced to really go at it with him. Now this is where the distraction comes along. So now if the referee doesn't see me cheating, he's not gonna take away my dominant position, he's not gonna take away my offense. If now the referee is being distracted by someone on the outside, they get up on the apron, they do whatever they have to do. Now I do the fucking eye rape, the hair pull, the whatever, the closed fist, whatever it may be. Now I can stay on him with no interference from the referee because he didn't see it. And this is why the rules matter, okay? Because the babyface needs to be a good wrestler, so all you babyface out there, learn how to fucking wrestle. And number two, it helps the heel get heat when he gets the babyface over. Remember guys, the heel's not a heel if he doesn't break the rules. And if there's no rules, you can't get heat. Alright? This is Deadly Shot KASAI, Lights Out Fight Gym, Pro Wrestling School. Shut it on that.